Hi everyone and welcome back to Kayla and I's YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a video and this is something a little bit different than we have on our channel already. But this is a story time! So I'm actually going to do it tomorrow, but it's nighttime now. I once was foolish enough to fall for a pyramid scheme. I know like most people aren't stupid enough to get as far as I did, so even though I wasn't DMing people like to ask, I wasn't one of those people, but I was in it. And alright, I'm going to bed and let's try to transition. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, we're back. It's been a couple days and we're gonna do a little bit more than just tell my pyramid scheme story because I've decided that that's not as exciting. Well, I've decided that that's just gonna be a little maybe too short of a video. So we're going to also tattoo my arm with my tattoo machine. Before I get started, I just want to say like this is a tattoo kit I got on Amazon. And you should definitely do all your research before you try to do this and like be clean and actually smart about it. Don't be stupid. Like I don't know if this is gonna be any good. I don't care. Like never reuse needles, never reuse these tip things. Like using a machine is gonna be different. I've never done that before. So I'm expecting it to hurt a lot more than stick and poke, although stick and poke takes a lot longer. So maybe this will just be like quick, one and done. So yeah, that's my little disclaimer. Here we go. First, you're gonna want to clean up your workspace. We're gonna use black ink. So we're gonna shake that up. This is another thing you're only gonna use once. These little, obviously these with your ink. That should be enough. I'm pretty frugal. Usually you like wrap this up because you're gonna reuse your machine obviously, so you would usually like wrap this up in like whatever you want to do that with. But we're not gonna do that because this is just gonna be for me and I'm never ever going to tattoo anyone. So another thing is we're gonna set this to, they said like 7, so I'm just gonna go a little under that. I don't know if that's good or bad. So this is what we're filling in. It says, good company will cure the soul. Don't ask where it's from, because I think I made it up. I don't know about that though. Okay, and let's just dive right in. Oh my god, I already wrecked the tip. Ah! Okay, wait. Okay, now that our needle's nice and dull. Oh. I'll tell you this much. It's gonna look like I'm doing something till I wipe it away. Why did I start there? Okay, let's keep going, This doesn't as much as my stick and poke, which is why I think it's not working. We should just keep going and wipe it off after, yeah? Okay. So let's get into my pyramid scheme story. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Okay, so the year is 2018. And so I'm like young, fun, fresh, just got to university, right? And I don't know, the world's my oyster. I'm in the city now, and I'm like thinking like this is just a lot more chance for opportunity, right? Being in the city as compared to the small town I was in, because I'm very involved with like arts, right? Performing arts, or was at the time. And so I don't know, that was kind of like my subconscious goal, was to like get myself out there and start like doing whatever. I'm just trying to give myself benefit of the doubt here. I'm diagnosing how I somehow thought this was okay. But one day I get a DM. It was a little different than the other ones though, because it was more personal. Like I don't even think they led with the company or like being your own boss. It was more like, oh, like I really like your profile. I said no, and then she brought up this company, and I will reveal what company in a minute, but I'm sure you have some ideas. And then, I don't know why I didn't know what this was a thing. Like, maybe I just didn't know. Maybe, like, I just didn't know at the time. And so I don't know, she, like, proposed this company to me, like, I didn't really know what it was, and how I could make money, and like, I don't know, I was, okay, please like dip this in ink. Like, you're supposed to dip this in ink like every line, but I've done a whole last word. Yeah, so then, I don't know, I just like took a chance, and I didn't say yes right away, but I started talking to her. I'm like, well, what is this all about? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you do this? Like, is it easy? Like, will I actually make money? And she had an answer. She had an answer for everything. So young, so naive. One thing led to another, and she gave me a code, or like there was a code on the website for like literally 70% off the starter, the Hustler package or something. And so then I'm like, oh my god, like I was smart enough to know I was never gonna spend $200 to start doing this business. But I like saw the opportunity. I'm like, you know what? It's not that much of a sunk cost if this does fail. It's like, I don't know, like $50. Like, the worst thing is I maybe do it for a little bit and I make back $50, like maybe, right? Because people are out here buying cars and shit. I basically made an account for this website. I made an account for this website, for this company, and I bought the package. And so do you want to know what the company was? It was a Monet hair care or whatever they are, their hair stuff. So I make an account on their website because, you know what, to me, these, for whatever reason, I thought these products maybe worked. I made an account, bought the thing for $50. It's gonna get shipped to me, and it's gonna get shipped to me, and there's $50 I will never see again. Or I'm fully involved in this pyramid scheme at this point. Like, little did I know, like, this was the tip of the iceberg. So like 5 days come, and then I get this big ass package, and I open it, and there's like literally 10 like full size like products of everything, like split end cure remedy thing, shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, dry shampoo. Like, I don't even remember, and I still have some of this stuff, but there's so much stuff. And then like a bunch of sample stuff, like everything you need to start this business. So, but as soon as I got that package, I made a little Insta story. I'm like, starting my hair journey. So, I was on track to be my own boss, if you will. And as soon as I posted that, I got like 2 responses from people. They're like, oh, you're doing Monet? And I'm like, oh, yeah? Like, what? I like didn't know it was this huge thing. And like, they were like, oh, I used to do that. But like, why didn't you guys tell me that it was literally a scam? They're like, oh, I used to do that. That's it. I'm like, okay, that just legitimized it for me. So then, yeah, we're gonna wipe this off and see if it did anything. So like, I was fully involved. And by fully involved, I mean like, when you join a pyramid scheme like that, or multi-level marketing as was advertised to me, you don't just like get the package, no. Like, you have other hold on, we're gonna straighten this up. Like, dead ass, you have other girls reaching out to you. You have the person who got you started. They're like gonna stick with you because, yeah, you're under their little side of the pyramid, so they gotta keep you. And then you have like all these other girls like coming out of the woodwork that are like actually somehow successful at this. And the thing is like, you can make money from this. And that's what I kept telling myself. I'm like, oh, like, it's kind of dirty, but like, if I want to do this, like, I can make money. It's just not... It's not ethical. Oh my god. Why won't this come up? Even the Facebook side of it, they give you informational videos, like, I think, oh no, this is what it is. Okay. When you make an account and once you've started your journey, you literally go through training. Like, you have to go through training. All that training is like different videos. So, you will deadass have to watch. And the videos teach you literally how to be a scammer. Like, how to sell what to say in those messages, like down to a T, like the psychology of what to say to these girls to get them to trust you and take your stuff. And it's literally insane, and it's a cult. Like, I know we joke around that like, oh, it seems like a cult, but it's not a cult. Like, it's literally a cult, and these people are so invested, and they have calls like every second day where they just sit and they talk about, like, I don't even know, like, I never went, but they sit there and they talk about like their sales, and it was basically like the head people like talking to all of us on like what we need to be doing to like make money, and like and like promotional products, like, and it's one thing if the product worked, but now I'm gonna expose Monet. Dead ass dried the shit out of my hair. So the brand advertised itself as like, you know, vegan, cruelty-free, like detoxes your scalp is like the main thing, or at least the thing that like jumped out to me is like detoxes like your hair follicles or something, like gets all the gunk out of your hair that is built up from using like mainstream shampoo and conditioner, like drugstore shampoo and conditioners. I'm like, oh, like very cool. So that's what it advertised to do, and to do that it had like a decent amount of alcohol ingredients. And I know like Cereal alcohol is like a good conditioner, but there was like, the alcohol ingredient was like the main ingredient, which was not it. So I legit got dedicated to this, and I made it like a thing to literally only use this stuff because I wanted to prove that it worked, so that I... Alright. I don't know where this stopped off, so I'm gonna say it again. But long story short, these products, like the Monet products, they don't work. That shit dried out my hair so bad, and I almost used it for a month. I watched other reviews where other people say they felt the same way, like their hair was even falling out, and like it was one of those shampoos that you have to put in twice to get it to suds, and just like red flag. I don't like that stuff. So anyways, it's just sad because the products didn't work. And I really wanted them to, because like I really wanted to like actually, you know, like do this or like sell something good, like, because there's other pyramid schemes like Lime Life, which I'm not condoning, but I think that shit like works because it's just like mirrors and lipstick, so like how bad could it possibly be? But Monet, no, I don't know. But let's go back to the tattooing, and maybe I'll tell you how I got out of it. Okay, so this is where my tattoo's at now. This is like a one run over it with a 3-prong needle. Yeah. Which is like, I already know it's gonna be way darker, and it's kind of like swollen right now. It's not as dark as it should be, or like where you would ideally stop, but I'm done. Like, I'm not doing it again. So anyways, I continued to attend the lessons online, and I was starting to tell some of my friends, like people I trusted. And I was friends with this one guy at the time who straight up told me like, Haley, like this is a scam. And I said, why don't you support me? Like, I'm trying to be my own boss. And he's like, Haley, this is a pyramid scheme. And proceeded to explain the Office episode to me with the pyramid scheme. And you know what? I didn't listen. I didn't listen at the time. I'm like, you're not seeing eye to eye with me right now. Like, I just can't have this conversation. So, I don't know. I kept trying to validate this in my head, but I don't know. Once he kind of told me like, Haley, like this isn't like wrong. I guess I just needed someone else to say it. But yeah, that's kind of where I started to wean off it and just like stop participating in all the things. But holy, like it's easy to get caught in deep with that stuff. Like, oh, and here's the worst part. I never even said this part. Okay, so remember how I paid $50 for that box? So, it was originally $200, maybe I said that before, and when I got the box, it literally said in a letter, like just printed out, like it didn't even look official. It's like, you will be charged the remaining $200 if you don't make $100 in the first month. And so that's so much pressure right off the bat, and so I was already scared. So obviously, long story short, I didn't make $100 in the first month, and so then that's how I lost $200 to Monet. $200. And surprise, surprise, I never made any money with this company. Learn from me, don't be naive. Just take the compliment and tell those ladies to just ta-ta, goodbye. Just the fact that they lied, too. Like, what kind of promotion is that when you literally have to pay it and they don't tell you? At least not up front. So, yeah, Monet, I want my 200 bucks back, please, or at least the 150 that I didn't think I was gonna get charged for. So that's my pyramid scheme story. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below, have you ever been in a pyramid scheme? I hope not. So let's get back to this tattoo. Yeah, I'm by no means a professional. We lost the glove. We're getting worse by the minute. Should I put a cat? Let's do a cat because my cat's sick right now. Ow! This literally hurts more. We could do story times and tattoos like all the time. If this video gets, hold on. If this video gets 100 likes, I will tattoo whatever they choose. Like it has like something small. But I will tattoo it somewhere on my body. Ow. This is gonna be a really bad cat. Ow! Okay, we might be done. But I'm gonna go wash this off and then we'll be back. Hey guys! So these are the tattoos. If I'm not showing them right, I'll put a picture up on the screen maybe. And here's my cat. It's actually so much darker than I thought. But that's kind of cool. Anyways, don't tattoo yourself at home unless you like actually know what you're doing and like do your research. I think I might actually do some more because I don't want to waste the ink that I already poured. So, but that's my pyramid scheme story, and that's me fixing and doing another tattoo. Pray for my cat, and I guess we'll see you guys on the next video.